Good evening, Mr. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Oscar. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Fine.
Yes,
Perfect. How was your day, mister?
it was very busy at work, but
Uh-huh.
everything is okay.
Oh, man, really?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Why was it busy today?
I have
Mhm,
I had a lot of things to do at
mhm,
work. Many reports
mhm.
uh, to do.
Uh-huh.
And uh, I have many accumulate work because
Mhm.
these 3 days I I didn't I didn't go to work.
Oh, really?
Ye-
Oh,
Yes,
that's why everything was accumulated for you.
yes.
Oh my goodness. All right, now I understand, mister. Thank you so much. It's nice to have more people online. Thank you so much, people, and welcome for your class. Let me have more people. How are you doing, Jose Efrain?
Good evening, teacher. I'm doing great.
Good evening.
Pretty
How
good.
amazing. What about your day? Was it good?
It was good. Yeah, I'm happy.
Oh, amazing. But what about your day at work? Was it busy, relaxing? How was it?
A little busy, teacher,
Oh, really?
because this day of Friday, the boss not here in the company.
Uh-huh.
I, I am in charge.
You are the boss.
Maybe
Practically, right?
practically,
Practically, you are the boss.
practically. Yes,
All right. I understand. Thank you so much. Ready for the weekend, mister?
yes, I'm
But
ready, teacher.
but you still
I
work tomorrow, right?
tomorrow, yes.
Mhm.
That within 5 days, I
Mhm.
go the vacation
Okay. All
until
right.
Thursday.
Until Thursday. Uh, the same for me. The same for me. I have to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Thursday is a day off.
Great,
All
teacher.
right, thank you so much, mister. Thank you so much. Let me have more people. It's nice to have more people. How are you doing, Claudia? How is everything?
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Good
My,
evening. Good evening.
my,
How are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm tired. Uh, Today is closing fiscal year
Uh-huh.
and is a lot uh, requirement for
Mm-hmm.
closing.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow I'm going
Mm-hmm.
in the morning. So,
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Great to have more people online. I'm happy for that. Let me get started today by checking on information and attendance, and then we can begin on today's session and the information we have for today. Thank you so much for the notification. I was checking that some of you are still working and some people are driving to their houses. So thank you so much for your notifications. Let's give it a go. First person, Claudia Esmeralda.
I'm here, teacher.
Thank you. Carlos Roberto Rivera, I believe not available. Eric Steven. Eric Steven. Probably not yet. I continue. Guillermo de Jesus Rivas. Guillermo, I remember you are driving, Guillermo, so no problem. Thank you so much for joining. Later on, you will have the chance to participate. Thank you. Next person, Gustavo Javier. Mr. Gustavo. Not yet, I believe. Let's continue. Jose Javier Perez Castillo. Javier. Not yet. I continue. Jose Efraín Rosales.
I'm here, teacher.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Let me have more people. Jose Roberto Escalante. Not at this moment, I believe. Karen Elizabeth Giron.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to your class, miss. Thank you so much. The next person I have here is Katie Cerón. Is Katie probably not yet? Manuel de Jesús Rodríguez. Manuel de Jesús. Not yet, or probably not available yet. Working, so let me have the next person, Miguel Eduardo Garcia.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, thank you so much. Welcome, mister, to your class. Thank you, thank you. Next person is Monica Andrea Vasquez. Miss Monica. Not yet, probably. Norman Josimar Cruz.
Yes, teacher. I'm here.
Hey, thank you so much, mister, and welcome to your class. Oscar Edgardo Lopez.
I'm here, teacher.
Thank you so much, mister. Pablo Edilberto Cañas.
I'm here, teacher.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Patricia Estela Bonilla. Miss Patricia. Not yet. Raquel Alejandra, probably not online. Robin Francisco.
I'm here, teacher.
Thank you so.
Good evening.
Good evening, mister. Welcome to your class. Thank you so much. And Miss Eunice Morales. Zaida Eunice. Not yet, I believe. Nope, not yet. So, and finally, Sergio Herrera.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good
How are
evening,
you?
mister. Good evening. Welcome, mister, to your class. Thank you so much.
Thank
All right.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Good
Thank you
evening,
so.
teacher.
Hey, good evening, Eric.
I didn't listen my name, but here I
Really?
am.
Oh, no problem.
Yes.
I was calling you, and I say, oh, probably he has connection issues or something like that.
Maybe that's yes, but here I am, teacher, ready
Oh,
for the class.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's amazing. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, everyone, for your confirmation for today's session, right? Are you thinking about vacations, people, or not so much? Is anybody thinking about vacations? Do you have any plans?
I don't know.
I
Yes.
In the world.
I breathe vacation already.
You are on vacations.
I breathe. I smell vacation.
I smell, right? I smell the
Yes.
vacation. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. What about you, Karen?
In my case, only 2 days for vacation.
Oh, okay. And do you have any plans for those days?
Uh, sleep so much.
That's a good plan. That's a good plan. Thank you so much. What about you, Jose Efrain? What are your plans for the coming vacation?
Mm,
is stay in my house
Mhm.
and I help to my wife
Uh-huh.
and probably I will go the river with my
Mhm.
son
Okay. All
and
right.
also I going to church
Mhm. Mhm.
my vacation always
All right. That's
and
good.
uh,
Mhm.
I stay in my house. I prefer and this day is terrible. For example, traffic
Mhm.
and then a lot of people on the street on the beach.
Mhm.
I in this day I don't want go out. I
All
prefer
right.
in other days.
That's nice. That's nice. Thank you so much. Just double check on this one. I will go to. I will go
I will
to.
go to.
Exactly. When we talk about the destination, it is necessary to include to before. I will go to the beach, I will go to the river, I will go to the mall. So you refer to a destination. Mhm. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Thank you
you.
so much, people. Nicely done. Now let's keep on this one, guys. What class do we have today? Take a look at this one.
Class 15.
Class 15, exactly. Today is the last class before vacation, all right? Tell me, how many days of vacation from English are you going to have?
6 days, teacher.
All right. Are we having vacations? Sorry, are we having classes next week?
No, 4 days we are in vacation, teacher.
Exactly.
Vacation class.
Yay. When are we returning to classes?
On Monday, 10th,
On Monday, 10th.
10th.
All right. Thank you so much. Is that okay, Sergio? Do we return on Monday, 10th?
Yes, teacher.
All right, that's it. Thank you. So next week, the complete next week is off. No classes, right? No classes. So you may enjoy if you have vacation from your work, enjoy. If you don't, at least from English, you will have some break. So you can, go home, relax a little bit, just like that. Hmm? Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, let's continue checking on this one. Everybody, I need your help. What's the name of this unit?
Unit 3.
Unit 3, yeah. And the
Production
name?
line.
Karen, one more time.
The
Production
production
line.
line.
There you are. Thank you, Karen, and thank you, Robin. That's it. Thank you. Everybody, the production line.
Production.
The
Mhm.
production line.
Online.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Right? Thank you. We continue with yesterday's objective because, it was sectioned into days. So we continue with the objective. And let me have uh, Oscar, can you read this objective, please? So we remind ourselves about this one.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, thank you, Oscar.
We will be able to design a basic plan for the manufacturing process of a new product.
Exactly. Thank you so much. That is what we were working on yesterday, and that's what we work on today as well. Thank you so much, right? A basic plan for the manufacturing process. That's okay. Now, let me have some comments before we get started on this topic. Let me see. Eric, what do you remember about yesterday's class, mister?
Yes, I remember we were talking about the sketch,
Uh-huh.
and we did a new product with the team.
Mm-hmm.
And we've followed your steps
Mm-hmm.
for create a new sketch for a new product.
All right. Thank you. Double check on this one. For create or to create?
To create. Sorry.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good memory, Eric. Thank you so much. Let me have more people to participate. What about you, Sergio? What do you remember of yesterday's session?
The last action for yesterday was make a presentation about our new products
Yeah.
and make or make the list of the future of the our product and make the list of the materials for manufacturing the products.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mister. Talking about the last that's okay, right? You are correct on this one. Thinking about the last part because we were working on some questions. Let me have some people. Jose Roberto, do you remember something about that?
The last question.
Talking about questions because we were working on questions and something like that. Do you recall
Okay.
something of that?
I remember that we're talking about a phrase in a sentence.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a phrase in a sentence,
Uh-huh.
and you put us some question, and we have to give the answer on this question in positive form. Then we have to respond with the correct form, um, changing the order, on some words, or we utilize the auxiliary words like should, like should and can, and we have to give the correct answer for this question, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Jose Roberto. That's a good comment and good memory on your part. Thank you.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. Mr. Pablo, what about you? Pablo, what do you remember about yesterday's class?
In the market, I listen of the specific feature
Feature?
for the product. I indirect yet no question.
Okay.
When cap considered a sentence paragraph.
All right. Do you remember, Pablo, the product the sketch you created last class? What was the product?
The product pencil.
A pencil.
Yeah. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Only that sentence.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's a good point. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Nicely done, people. Nicely done on this one. Now, let's work on something because you have good memory. Let's continue practicing on something. That leaves us for the first practice. Let me give a chance to this one. Let me. All right. Thank you. Let me just copy the link for the practice. Thank you so much. And I need your collaboration, please, to access the link to be part of the first activity of tonight. Thank you. Let me see. I have not no one yet. Oh, sorry. It's not that one. Sorry, my mistake. No. Let's see. Forget about that link. This is the new one. Sorry. Was my bad, people. My bad.
This will be the homework,
Yeah,
teacher.
that is from the homework. Yeah, that is from the homework. Exactly. Actually, that is the one, and I will explain that later. Yeah, that's from the homework. But for this one, it's the link and this one just to have some interaction. Thank you so
Symptom of the
much.
vacation, teacher.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. The vacations are closed. Thank you, people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What about for the rest? If you have the chance. All right, thank you so much for the people who join, and the rest you may incorporate. There is no problem. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Now, this is what will happen. Let me switch on my screen. At this moment, I have some people in the practice. On your device, you will see some information and you select the correct alternative for indirect yes, no questions, all right? Everything is on your device. Read and make the selection, all right? Are you ready for the first practice, everyone?
Ready.
Ready?
Ready, teacher.
There we are. Let's begin. Thank you so much. Let's do it. Good luck for everyone. you so much, people, for your time in the practice. How did the practice go, people? Was it difficult? Was it easy? Some comments?
Difficult.
Was difficult, Claudia? Thank you.
Yes.
So, Javier. All right, thank you so much.
Difficult.
So,
Difficult,
teacher.
Robin. So. Okay, thank
Confused.
you. Was confusing. Confusing. Interesting. What do you think, Sergio? How was the practice?
Probably I need to study more these issues
Mhm.
for to understand and I need more practice. I have half of the answer right of this uh, exercise.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. All right. What about for you, Mr. Jose Roberto?
Yes.
How was the practice? Easy, difficult?
No, a little bit difficult.
All right. A little bit difficult. All right.
A
Thank you.
little bit difficult, but
Mhm.
I had a incorrect answer, but
Mhm.
I I couldn't
Mhm.
done better, teacher.
All right. All right. Don't worry. Let's discover at this moment, people. Let's review some information from the question. The first one is the example. We have a reference for the original question. And what was the original question, people?
Did you
Did
arrive
you
early?
really?
Exactly. Did you arrive early? And we have a phrase. You know, yesterday we learned 4 phrases, but there are some others that we can incorporate. What is the phrase for this one?
I was
Everybody? I
wonder.
was
I was
wondering
wondering if
if, exactly, right?
Mm,
If, if. Take a look at this one. As you may see on the screen, the option in the middle is the best one. You arrived early. Take a look at the one here. Why is this not the correct version? What is the problem with this part?
Because it's an answer,
Mhm.
and the correct answer is in present form, teacher.
Okay. Thank you, Jose Roberto. Thank you for that comment. Let me ask more people. Mr. Norman Josimar, why is this not a good option?
I think is for the question
Mhm.
for the question mark, teacher.
Mm.
All right.
Yes,
Mhm.
uh, you. I think it's for that, teacher.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Norman. Thank you so much. Let me have more people to participate. Mr. Jose Efrain, did you listen to Norman's comment? What do you think? Mr. Efrain, Jose Efrain, hello. All right, if not, let me give the chance for more people. Claudia, what do you think? Claudia?
Ah, uh, the subject
Mhm.
never the first in question, first position.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And as you mentioned, what's the problem? If you see the first option and the second option are almost similar, but what is something different in the two alternatives?
Question mark.
Question mark, exactly. All right. The first option is not the best. Take a look at this one. Take a look at the phrase. Is this phrase in affirmative form or in the question format?
Affirmative form.
Thank you, Robin. It's affirmative. For that reason, when the phrase is affirmative, we don't need to use a question mark at the end, right? Because if you see the sentence is okay, affirmative, you arrived early. The other, you arrived early. The sentence is okay, good. But at the end, the question mark is the important element. The first part is a phrase, affirmative phrase, no question mark is necessary. All right? But in this one, the question mark is the difference. Do you remember yesterday we learned two phrases in the question format? Do you remember them? What were the two phrases in question format? Memory, hello, hello.
Did you arrive?
That is the original question. Did you arrive?
Mhm.
Do you remember those expressions, people? Not so much?
Use the auxiliary, teacher, for this question.
The auxiliary, auxiliaries in this context are not necessary, as we were talking. Let me help you on this one. Let me help you on this. Let me switch back to, let's do a quick recap, because I believe this can help you a lot. Let me switch a screen. This is the one. Do you see my new screen at this moment?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. This is what we were doing yesterday. Remember, we have a reference in question and we destroyed the order, right? This is what we were doing yesterday. Your sister works. There were some phrases. Take a look at this one in yellow. No, in green. What is the first phrase? I
wonder if.
I wonder, right?
I
The
wonder.
second phrase,
I like to know.
Exactly. Right. What is missing? Do you remember what is missing to make a connection between the phrase and the sentence? What is missing?
If.
If.
Exactly. Right. Pay attention to the phrases. Are they affirmative or question format?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. For that reason, at the end of the sentence, the question mark is not necessary. We only include period. That's all. All right. Take a look at the other two phrases. Now, just to do some recap on this one. What is the next expression, the next phrase in green? In green, can
you tell me?
Can you tell me? The other, would you
mind telling me?
Would you mind telling me?
Would you mind telling me? Take a look at the second two phrases. Are they affirmative or question format?
Question format.
Question
format.
Exactly. They have the question format. And because they have the question format, people, right? We're talking about this one. They have a question format. For that reason, what do we include at the end?
Question mark.
Exactly. Not pay attention to that one. Phrase in affirmative, what do we need for affirmative phrases?
Period.
All right. What do we need for phrases in question format?
Question mark.
Question mark, right? Take a look at the sentence. The information in red is the same. Your sister works. Your sister works. The indirect question or the sentence is always the same. All right? There is no change, right? Because we made a process to change from question to affirmative on that one. All right? Now, after that quick review, let me go back to my browser. All right, take a look at this one. If you see the difference in this one more time, is the I was wondering if affirmative or question format?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Do we need the question mark at the end?
No.
No.
No, exactly, right? No, because this is affirmative. All right, take a look at that one. We have affirmatives and format, and then here we have a question mark at the end. So for that reason, this is not possible. The best one is this one. You arrived early. No question mark on that. Is it clear now, people, why one is better than the other? Clearer now or more complicated? What do you think, Mr. Oscar? Is it clearer?
It's getting better.
Yes,
Better,
clear.
better. All
Thank
right. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's the idea, to get more information and to continue learning. Take a look at the next one. Let me hide the options. Original question. People do.
Do
Oh,
you
sorry.
know if
Sorry. Original question is this one. My bad. My bad. It's vacations, people. Question.
yeah. Does
Does she
Does she
she
like
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 skating?
skating?
Skating, exactly. Does she like skating? Thank you. Then we have the phrase. What is the phrase? Do you
Do
Do
you
you know
know
if
if
do you know if? All right. Do you know if? Tell me, is this affirmative or question format?
question
question
format?
format?
All right. What do we need at the end?
Question mark.
Question
Exactly.
mark.
All right. Question mark. Exactly. We need a question mark. Take a look at the sentence in the center. Is it possible, this one?
No.
Why not?
Mm, This sentence don't have the question mark.
All right. This sentence doesn't have.
That's it.
Exactly. We eliminate. All right. We eliminate. Right. Remember what we need? Question mark at the end. This one doesn't have question mark. Bye-bye. So no problem. Now, let's work on some alternatives. How do we transform this one, the original sentence? Does she like skating? How do we change it to affirmative?
She does like. She likes skating.
She does? Do we
She likes.
incorporate auxiliaries?
No,
She, no, she likes.
No.
no, because the auxiliary is in the beginning.
Exactly. Remember, in these indirect questions, we don't need auxiliaries. We eliminate auxiliaries and we change the verb. If it is in present, go for present. If that is third person singular in present, make the change. If it is simple past did, make the change, right? But in this one, she likes skating, all right? So in this one, what is the correct alternative after checking on this one? Left or right, people?
Left.
left?
Left.
Left.
Left?
Left. Yes.
And this one is not okay?
No.
No,
Why not?
because the auxiliary does is not necessary.
Exactly, that's correct. Auxiliary does is not necessary, people, right? That's why we go for that one, right? So the one on the left is the correct one, right? That's the one, right? She likes skating. What is the complete sentence? Everybody, let's read information. Everybody, do you
know
You
if
know
If
if she likes
like skating?
skating?
exactly, right? Do you know if she likes skating? Perfect, perfect, perfect. How are we doing with this one? Clear on this exercise?
Very clear.
Very clear, right? Now everything is better. Take a look at this one. Let's do the other. Original question.
did you
Did you
receive
receive your present?
Did you receive your present? Thank you so much. What is the phrase?
Can
Can
you
you
tell
tell
me
me
if
if?
Exactly. Is this affirmative or question format?
question format?
question
What
format?
do we need at the end?
Question mark.
Question mark. All right. Take a look at the first one. Is this possible?
No,
No. Why not?
Because
missing
it's
question mark.
necessary the question mark.
Yeah, exactly. It is missing the question mark. So bye-bye, right? You see that when you say bye-bye, don't consider that one. So it's not a good alternative. Now,
Teacher,
tell me.
this is a, a rarely question,
Mhm.
but uh, when we had the exercise, the practice,
Mhm.
the sentence like, can you tell me if
Mhm.
appears? Oh,
It was
I mean,
present. It was present in the exercise. So you
I
had some reference, and based on the reference, you had to make a selection.
oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
Probably that was
I
the
didn't see it.
confusion.
Yes.
No problem. But the idea is that we are learning in this review, so there is no problem. Right? Thank you so much. Now,
Thanks.
people, my pleasure, mister. What's the correct affirmative version for the original question? You received or you did received?
You received the
You
present.
received the present.
All right. Do we need auxiliaries in this part?
No, it's necessary.
No, exactly. Auxiliaries are not necessary. You go for simple past. What is the question, everybody? Can you tell me?
Can you tell me if present?
Did you receive the present?
If you receive the present, right? Can you tell me if you received the present? Nicely done. Clear on this one?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, amazing. Thank you so much. Let's do this one. The next one for this point, all right? Original question. Let me change the color so you see different. Original question.
Does
Mark speak Greek?
All right, thank you. Now, what's the phrase? I
wonder if.
I wonder if. Is this affirmative or question format?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. What do we need at the end of the complete sentence?
Question mark.
Question mark?
Yes. And in affirmative, no.
Hey,
Period, teacher. Period, teacher.
exactly. Hey, vacations, people, vacation.
Yes,
Don't
today is
think of
Friday, teacher,
vacation.
and the body knows.
Everybody
Teacher.
knows, I know. All right,
Yes.
there we are. Affirmative phrase. So at the end, we need a period. From these three options, which do we eliminate?
The second one.
The second one. Why?
Because
Because
it has a question mark.
Exactly. All right. So we eliminate this one quickly, right? No, we don't need a question mark. So let's work on this one. Left, Mark speak Greek. On the right, Mark speaks Greek. What's the correct one?
Mark speaks Greek.
And why speaks? Why is that the correct version?
Because Mark is a third person.
Third. Third person, exactly. And also, why do you know we're talking about the present? What is the reference you have for the present in the original question? What is the reference here for the simple present?
The auxiliary verb.
The auxiliary?
Verb.
The auxiliary
Exactly,
yeah.
right? The auxiliary. That's the reference, people. So when you see that's simple present, third person singular. So you make the corresponding changes, right? Tell me, is this clear now?
So.
All right, let's do something. All right, let's do an exercise. I explained already 4 questions to you, right? And we work together. Let's do something. Let me erase this one. Let me clear the drawings and let's replay on this one. All right, let me see on this one. Let me see if I can have you do it one more time, just to double check on this one. I am going to copy the link one more time over WhatsApp. Okay, and I need your collaboration. Access to the practice one more time. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Teacher, I'm sorry.
All
we
right.
have to access to the link on again.
Yeah, please, please, please. Access to the link. Go for the WhatsApp group and access the last link. It is the same practice, but I restarted the process. After some
Gracias. Thank
explanation,
you.
all right. Sorry? The idea is that after some explanation, your results will be different. That's what we're doing at this point. Thank you. Thank you so much, people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Teacher, before we start,
yeah.
Is there how can I say it? Is there a correct form to say that questions, or I mean, it is. I could use how do you say cualquiera?
Any?
Can I use any of these sentences, or is there an exactly context? I don't know if you understand me.
To use these questions, right? When do we use them?
Yes.
All right. There is no problem. The difference is that indirect questions are more formal. For example, imagine you are talking with a person for the first time, or with someone you respect a lot, like your boss or someone like that. It is better to make an indirect question. All right. For example, you don't say, hey, with your friend, you say, hey, did you receive the product? Because that is your friend. So you can be very direct. Did you receive? But with your boss, we don't talk like that, right? It is not so much direct. So we say, hey, I was wondering if you received the product. It is a question, but in a more formal context. So it depends on how or who you are talking to. The 2 options are correct, but depending on who the person is. That will be the only difference, to use direct questions or indirect questions.
Okay, thanks.
All right, perfect. People, ready to practice one more time?
Yes, teacher.
Let's
Yes.
do it. Let's
Yes,
do
go
it.
ahead.
Thank you. Now, better results. People, better results.
Alan. Good. You. Thank you so much, everyone, for your answers. Tell me, after some explanation, how did the practice go? Let me ask on some people. Claudia, how was the practice the second time? Miss Claudia, hello, hello. Claudia, hello, hello. If not, let me give the chance for Mr. Efra.
Teachers,
Tell me.
sorry, I have one more question.
Yeah.
For example, this is an example. I
Mm-hmm.
tell you, did you receive my homework?
Yeah.
Can I use, I was wondering if you received my homework. Can you tell me if you received my homework? Or would you mind telling me if you received my homework? Can I use the three of them, or is there one that is more exactly than the other?
No. In that case, you have the freedom to choose the phrase that you want. There is no problem. There is no problem. Because the formality of the indirect question is in the order of the sentence that we transform to affirmative. So the introductory phrase could be different. Right? I was wondering, do you know if? Can you tell me if? I'd like to know if. So in that case, it is up to you to choose the phrase that you want to use as an introduction. There is no problem.
Okay, thanks, teacher.
All right. Miguel, did you participate on this activity?
No, I couldn't enter, and the link doesn't work.
All right. All right. At that moment, probably there was some issues. No problem. All right, but thank you so much. Mr. Efrain, what about on this part? On the second time, was it easier, more or confusing, more difficult?
For me, confused, teacher.
Really? Okay, no
Yeah,
problem. Mm-hmm.
because when 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 there is a question mark,
Uh-huh.
I don't know is the answer is positive or always question mark.
When you're talking about the phrase at the beginning.
Yes, but the phrase, la oración principal.
This one, the question as a reference.
Yes,
That
yes.
is all
In
the
this,
time affirmative. All the time affirmative. Uh-huh. That section is all the time affirmative. That's what we were checking on this one. Let me go back to my presentation just to give you some feedback on that. Let me see. Let me see yesterday's presentation. This one. Can you see this information?
yes.
Can you
Yes,
see my
teacher.
present? All right, perfect. We have a referencing questions, right? So at the end, this we transform this one into take a look at the red. What do you do? What is this, people? The red information that is we have a question, but we transform that one to
Affirmative question.
affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence.
A sentence. I'm sorry.
Exactly, affirmative sentence. So in this one, Jose Efrain, the information in the sentence is always affirmative. Always affirmative. That is all the time like that. The only
Okay.
variation is in the introductory phrase. When we have an introductory phrase in a question format, in that case, we need a question mark, right? Can you tell me? Would you mind telling me? Do you know? All right, those are other variations. Because the phrase is in the question format, we need a question mark. If we have an affirmative phrase, period at the end. But the information in red is always affirmative. Always, always, always.
Depend the phrase.
Yeah, that's the reference. The phrase is the one that changes everything. That's the only
Oh,
that's the only reason.
I
In this one,
understand.
check on this one, the second block, question format. Can you tell me? Would you mind telling me? This is in question format. Because it is question format, question mark is necessary. For that only reason. But if you see the information in red, your sister works.
Works.
Your sister works. Your sister works. Affirmative all the time. All the time, mister. All the time like that one. Mhm.
Okay, I understand better.
Better. That's the idea. Thank you so much. Now, let me have some information for you, and let me hide like this one. Right, let me switch on my screens. And give me a second for this class 14, 15. All right, there we are. We have some practice or some review, and then we have more practice on this part. All right. Take a look at this one. We have some info just to consolidate our knowledge on this one. The first sentence, Pablo, can you read the sentence that you have on the screen? They are
formal or informal.
Formal or informal?
Formal or informal.
All right, thank you so much. When we talk about indirect questions, people, what are they? They are? What do you
They
think?
are
Indirect questions, people, are they formal or informal? Are they informal?
No, they are formal.
They are formal.
Exactly. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Pablo. That's correct. Indirect questions are formal. Thank you so much. The next one, let me have some people participate. Mr. Robin, can you read the second sentence, please? We
use or don't use the word if.
All right, thank you so much. Miss no, Patricia, I guess is busy at this moment, I remember. Oscar, what do you think? We use or don't use the word if?
For formal,
The second one. We use or we don't use the word if in indirect questions?
it's necessary to use the word if.
All right, thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Oscar. Karen, what do you think?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, we are working on the second sentence. What do you think? Take a look at that one.
We use teacher.
We use or don't use the word if. The word if is the conditional. Is the connected with the phrase, between the phrase and the sentence.
Uh-huh. All right, thank you so much. So we use or we don't use, Karen?
We use.
Exactly. That's it, right? We use the word if when we make indirect questions. The last one on this one. Mr. Eric, can you read the sentence, please? We
use or don't use auxiliaries.
Auxiliaries, thank you so much. Jose Roberto, what is the correct one? We use or don't use auxiliaries? What do you think, mister? In indirect questions.
In indirect question, indirect question. We don't use auxiliary, teacher.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Right? We don't use
Don't use
auxiliaries,
auxiliary.
right? Because remember, we changed the order
Yes,
from the
change.
normal question, so we make the some transformations, right? So we need to convert some information like that, right? Nicely done, nicely done. Let's do something at this moment. I give you the second practice for today, and I need some of your collaboration. Let me take a look at this one. And we're going to work in groups at this moment, and we are going to be helping each other because that's the idea. We have some speaking practice and we collaborate with each other. Just give me a second so the link generates and I give you the chance for that one. Okay, now I need your collaboration to access the new link, please. There is a practice that we're going to cover. I have two people at this moment. Thank you, Mr. Josimar. Thank you, Oscar. I am missing on the rest. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jose Roberto. Thank you, thank you. More people connecting. Thank you. Sorry. All right. This is what we do, people. We're going to work on some exercise, and I am going to put some information over the practice, please. I need your collaboration to take a look at the sentence, and we are going to transform this information. Let me eliminate this one. All right, we have some information. Can you read the information we have over there, people? What information do we have? Can
you tell me?
Can you tell me? And the rest is
the machinery
capable
of performing this process.
These processes, exactly. Take a look at this information. Is the machine capable of performing these processes? This is a normal question, but we are going to transform this information for indirect question. And they give us the phrase. What is the phrase we're going to use?
Can you tell me?
Can you tell me? Exactly. Let's work together on this one. So we have the phrase, can you tell me? What is next after the phrase?
If.
If, and now we transform this question to affirmative version. So how do we do it? Can you tell me if
the machinery is capable of performing these processes.
Thank you. Performing these processes. All right. Do I put a period here?
No.
What do we need at the end?
Question mark.
Question mark.
Jose Efrain, are you there? Mr. Efrain, hello, hello.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Tell me, your classmates are saying, we need a question mark at the end. Do you agree, Jose Efrain?
Yes, teacher. I agree.
Why? Why do we need a question mark at the end? We destroyed the original question, but why do we need a question mark?
Because the phrase is the to give the structure
Aha.
for the question mark in the sentence.
All right. This phrase, Jose Roberto, can you tell me, is this affirmative or question format?
It's a question format, teacher.
Exactly.
Sí.
There we are. And
Yes.
because of the question format, what do we need at the end?
The question mark.
The question mark. Exactly. Let's do something. All right. Thank you so much. Let me, oh, sorry. Let me post this one. So we have some information. Now tell me, let's use other expression. I need some collaboration. Miss, no. Miss Claudia, can I have your collaboration, please?
Teacher.
Tell me,
Are
Gustavo.
you sharing the screen?
Let me see. Don't tell me I'm not sharing. No, my goodness. Oh man, that's why.
Okay,
Sorry.
thank you.
I'm in love, people. I'm in love. My goodness. So sorry. So sorry. That's why I was like, hey, I'm showing something and you didn't have an idea. All right. Sorry. Claudia, tell me a phrase that is in affirmative version from the ones we learned. What phrases do you remember?
The last sentence. Oh,
The one in green. If you remember the presentation, do you remember the phrases in green? Tell me one in affirmative.
affirmative. I wonder if.
I wonder if. Exactly. I wonder if. And I copy the same information. I wonder if the machinery is capable of performing these processes. Do we need a question mark at the end, people?
No,
No,
just a period.
exactly. Because just a period, because the first part, I wonder if, is affirmative. So there is no problem, right? Check on that one. Sometimes we need a period, sometimes we need a question mark, but it depends on the phrase. That is the reference. If the phrase is question format, question mark. If not, go for the rest. All right, let's do something. We're going to work in groups at this moment, and I am going to copy a sentence in the same in the platform in this activity. I am going to copy a question and I give you the information, right? Remember, I give you the phrase at the beginning, and at the end, and the next part is a normal question. What do you do? What is the first element to include?
If.
And if at the beginning? What is the order? Do we need the sentence, if, or a phrase?
Phrase.
Phrase. And after the phrase, what do we need, people?
The word if.
The word if. And after the word if?
Sentence.
A sentence. So you work together on this one. I'd like to know if, make the transformation, please. All right? Now, let's work together in groups, and everybody, you discuss, but everybody is responsible to create the version, please. Not only one person. Don't get confused, please. All right? Vamos a trabajar en grupos. La idea es que todos nos ayudemos a que podamos crear la pregunta correcta. pero todo y cada uno de ustedes es responsable de escribir la respuesta acá. Que no me dejen solo un representante. Ah, Juanito, vos hacela, Juanito, si vos la dijiste bien. Ah, pues Juanito, que le escriba. No, no tenemos ahorita representantes, no hay secretarios ni secretarias. Discutan, lleguen a un acuerdo y todos me ponen la misma oración, aunque sea lo mismo, pero quiero ver que usted trabaje. Are we ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah?
Yes, teacher.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. I give only 3 groups at this moment, 5 people in each group. And after the first question, I put the second question and go on, right? Vaya, esté pendiente. Cuando yo les deje la oración, les voy a dar 3 minutos para que trabajemos en esa y a los 3 minutos les pongo otra oración y así se van trabajando. And then at the end, I call you back. Thank you so much. We begin.
Bye.
Okay.
Is for the sentence is talking about the future.
Okay.
Teacher, we have a question.
Tell
Teacher,
me, tell me, tell
Teacher,
me. Yeah. Tell me.
the sentence
Mm-hmm.
is talking about the future.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yep.
So we need keep the auxiliary will
Ah.
for the
Mm-hmm.
another sentence or not.
No,
but
do you,
I think
what do you think, Javier?
you said we don't have to add the auxiliary in the question.
Auxiliary do, does, or did. Because I remember yesterday, or we did an example with can, if I am not mistaken. Right? But auxiliaries with can, they stay. If you remember yesterday in the Kahoot practice, there was a question, right? Like, can you or can she do this one? And those auxiliaries stay in the sentence. We only change the order. The only auxiliaries that disappear are do, don't, and did.
So we need keep the auxiliary.
Yeah, you need to keep
Okay.
it. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, teacher.
All
Thanks,
right.
teacher.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Remember to copy the sentences on the platform, please.
Yes.
Thank
To
you.
produce our order on time period. So the sentence can be, I'd like to know if the manufacturer will buy new machinery to
Machinery.
produce our
Mhm.
orders on time.
Mhm. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Copy that one in the platform, please. Thank you. Robin, in the platform, please. Thank you.
My new machinery. My new machinery.
Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you doing?
Uh, we are working, teacher, with the answer.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And I'm here to give you feedback. And I am checking on your answer, Sergio. Tell
Yes.
me, Sergio, why did you incorporate? Can you tell me?
When is a question.
Ah, but what is the sentence I gave you? What is the phrase I gave you?
Can the machinery capable of performing this process?
Ah, but what is the phrase I gave you? Remember, I give you a phrase and a question. What is the phrase?
Can you tell me?
Check on that post. Read the information I shared, please. That's the reference. I show it to you. I show it to you. Don't worry. Let me just highlight this one. This is my original question. This is the original information. Sergio, what is the phrase I give you?
I like no.
I like to know.
I'd like to know. All right. And now, Sergio, why did you incorporate? Can you tell me?
Okay. I am lost in the space, teacher.
Come on. You're in love, Sergio. In love. All right. Remember, I give you the phrase. So continue using the phrase. All right. So
Okay.
let me see. Then eliminate. Can you tell me, please? Eliminate that section. The next part. And you included the correct phrase. Then I'd like to know if the manufacturer will buy. Check on this one. Why did you incorporate the simple past after will?
Yes, I am grown.
More in love.
Yes.
You're thinking of vacations. You're thinking of vacations. Now, Sergio, the last feedback. Remember, we eliminate, can you tell me? And I give you the phrase, I like to know. Sergio, that phrase, I like to know, is this question format or affirmative format?
It's affirmative
If
form.
affirmative, what do you need at the end? Do you need a period or do you need
A period. I need a
a
period.
question mark?
I need a period.
All right, so eliminate the question mark, my friend, please.
Okay.
All right, can you do it one more time? Put the information one more time, but in the correct version, please. Thank you. Let me see, Jose Roberto. I'd like to know if the manufacturer. Check on this one. What is missing, Jose Roberto? Something is
Manufacturer.
yeah.
Manufacturer.
Check the original.
Will teacher, yes.
Will, exactly. This auxiliary, the auxiliary will,
Yes,
we keep the same, right? We keep the only auxiliaries that we eliminate do or doesn't or
yes.
did, right? In those cases, we eliminate those auxiliaries. But in this one, we should have the auxiliary will.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me copy other one. Let me share my voice over here. Thank you, thank you. Continue working. Thank you so much. Make the necessary changes, please. I guess you can edit the information. So please work on that one. Thank you, thank you. And check it. Number 3 is over there. Chequen que ya les puse la número 3 por ahí. Le puse número 3 y ahí está la info. Check the phrase and check the question, right? Recuérdense que yo le doy la frase y basándose en la frase usted tiene que hacer el cambio y poner si necesita punto o question mark. Ajá, thank you.
What is the first part?
Hello, hello everyone. How are you doing?
Hello,
How is everything in the practice?
We're
so,
working in the third.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Mr. Pablo, I have a question. What is your version, Pablo?
oh,
What is your version? ¿Cuál es la versión suya que escribió?
permiso. I'm sorry. I would like to know the quality of the material.
Materials, all right. Is that the question, Pablo? ¿Será esa la información que yo les pedí convertir?
I don't know.
Why not? The information is in the platform.
Yeah, aquí.
Déjeme hacer un
The
cambio.
manufacture.
Ajá.
The manufacture a new machine.
Le voy a poner que puedan ver los nombres. Eso creo que nos va a ayudar, right?
Okay.
You can see. Ahí pueden ver quién les escribió. Check on this one. There is some information for the question, Pablo. Vea que mi oración original es diferente, Pablo. Entonces, trabajémoslos en la información que yo les compartí. La información sería, I'd like to know. Esa sería la frase. Y después la pregunta, will the manufacturer buy new machinery to produce our orders on time? Esa sería la información. Así que porfa, trabajen con la información que les he brindado para dar una retroalimentación más adecuada.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right. And try to help each other, please. Try to help each other. Traten de ayudarse. Vean ahí qué alternativas tienen. Discutan por qué sí o por qué no. No, try to help each other, right? Socialize the information and then you can put it together, right? And you can write your info. Thank you so much. Keep it up.
Hey, teacher.
Hello, hello. Coming back. How is everybody doing? Mm-hmm. How are you doing, people? Nice?
Nice, teacher.
Nice. All right. Let me give you just some feedback on this one, just to give you, just to help you on this one. Mr. Jose Roberto, take a look at your work. All right. The phrase, is this affirmative or question mark? I'd like to know.
It's affirmative,
It's
teacher.
affirmative. Take a
Yes.
look at the end. What happens at the end?
I'd like to know. Yes. I need a period, teacher.
There we are. Thank you so
Teacher.
much. Exactly. I guess you can edit, if I am not mistaken. Let me check. Let's see,
Where?
students. I will put that one, right?
Okay.
I guess I give you the chance. Creo que ahora sí ya le di la chance ahí para que puedan editar. Así que edítelo, please.
Oh, okay.
No problem. Thank you so much. Let's keep it up. Are you working in number 3?
Thank you, probably. I feel very tired, teacher.
Really? It was a difficult day for you, right?
Yes, teacher. I woke up early and I had to drive to La Union port.
My goodness.
Yes, I just arrived about 10:30 tonight.
My
Yes.
goodness.
Yes,
So
teacher.
it was a very long day for you, mister.
Yeah, very, very long. Yes, teacher.
All right. And what did you do in the port?
Today I had a meeting with some authority, with some port authorities. And the La Union Port had a practice, had a security practice. We have a surprise, teacher, because we was in the meeting.
We were?
We were in the meeting when some terrorists attacked the port.
So who attacked the port?
Some terrorists. It's
Really?
a practice. Yeah, it's
It's a practice.
It was a practice, but I don't know. I didn't know, teacher.
Interesting. So it was a real. It was a drill, I believe.
Yeah,
it was a drill.
Yes, it was a drill. Exactly, it was a drill. Then in this moment, the terrorists said us, put your hands up. Put your hand up. Then all the people in the floor. It was amazing, teacher. Yeah,
My goodness.
And there was pistoletazo. How do you say pistolazos?
Gunfire. Gunfire. Or you can say shots, right? Gunshots. Gunshots, right? Bang, bang.
Yeah, there was a gunshot too, teacher.
So it was very realistic.
Yeah, very realistic. The drill was was doing, man.
Yeah, the drill was.
The drill was doing for the elites, yeah. Elite for the Air Force. No, Air Force, no. The Army. What do you say?
The Army.
The Army, yes, teacher. Yes. elite.
All
It's
right.
a group elite for the army.
Oh my goodness.
See, no,
My
it
goodness.
was very interesting, teacher.
Did you feel afraid of that one? Were you
Yes,
scared?
yes, teacher. The first, yes, I was very
Because
scared.
hey, what happened? What happened? Right?
See what happened? What happened? All the people on the floor. Ay, bam, bam.
My goodness.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Watching
Imagine.
some video of that activity, Robert.
Yeah.
Sharing now.
Okay. Yes,
My.
I took some picture and probably in the week we return the vacation. I probably I have a I will have
I will have. Uh-huh.
some videos there.
Oh my goodness. My
Yes.
goodness. Imagine if a person is sick of the heart or something like that. Come on, the person can get very sick of the impression, right?
Yes,
My
yes,
goodness.
yes. Some people said that, teacher, because in the past uh, uh, happened this. You said
Really?
yes,
My goodness. It's kind of dangerous, right? To surprise people.
yes, yes. See.
All right. Let me double check on your last work just to give you some feedback before I check on the rest. Let me
Okay.
see,
For
Mr.
Sergio, teacher,
No, come on, sir. He's doing great, probably.
oh,
Let's see on Hasimar. I'd like to know if the
Sergio.
manufacturer remember on this one, Mr. Hasimar, to keep
See,
the to
yeah,
keep
yes, teacher, but
auxiliary,
I I
right?
can't I can edit
You
my
cannot?
no teacher.
Really?
See, I can't see it.
Oh, all right, all right.
I
You
can't
you put
edit.
you do something, right? There are three periods, right? Check on your camera, right?
Okay, teacher.
There are
Okay.
three periods. Click on that
Yeah.
one and you say edit or delete. So you edit.
Okay, teacher.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Norman, can you listen to me?
Yes, yes, teacher.
There we are. Thank you so much. Just double check on this one. I'd like to know if the this is for the dictionary, right? The manufacturer will buy. Remember to keep in this case the auxiliary will is necessary. We only eliminate auxiliary do, does, or did. But the other auxiliaries, we need to keep them like will, can, could. We have to only reorder the info.
Yes, teacher.
All right?
I see after the
No problem. Thank you. You can edit, you can make some additions, so no problem. Do you know if the schedule and protocol control forms are complete? All right, that is for the Spanish
yes,
dictionary English, right? Just
yes,
double check on that one. Something, Norman. Take a
yes,
look at the phrase. Do you know? Is this affirmative or question format?
yes, is affirmative.
Affirmative?
Uh,
Do you?
sorry, no, it is question forward.
All right. It is in question exactly. Question format. Do we need a period at the end, Norman, for questions?
No, I need the question.
Exactly.
Yes.
Take a look at that one, please. Take a look at that one. All right, thank you. Continue working hard. I know you're doing great. Let's keep it up. Thank you so much, people. Mhm. Hello, hello. How are you doing, people?
Hello, teacher.
How is everything? Finish with the sentences?
Only 3 sentences?
At this moment, I gave you sentence number 4. Did you complete number 4?
Yes.
All right, let me give you number 5 because I have more sentences. All right, let me give you some feedback. Let me see who is in this group so I can give some nice feedback to you. Let me see
Do
on
you have
this.
any idea?
All right, there we are. We have Claudia, Karen, Javier, and Robin. Let's see, Karen, that was nice. Let me see on Claudia.
The first sentence was okay for Claudia and Karen. Nice structure. Thank you so much. Let me see on Javier if I can find one sentence from
The
Javier.
first sentence, it's same, teacher.
Robin, I'd like to know. Let me see, Robin. I'd like to know if the manufacturer will buy a new machinery. Ah, that's a good one, Robin. Nicely done. That's correct. I'd like to know if the manufacturer will buy new machinery to produce our orders on time. Thank you. Nicely done. Javier, I'd like to know if the manufacturer will buy. Hey, good job, people. Good job. Thank you. Let me continue with the other. Robin, do you know if the schedule and production control forms? Something is missing, Robin, on this question. Let me project this one to you so I can give you some good
The verb
feedback.
to be.
Ah, the verb thing. Thank you so much. Take a look at
Yeah.
this one. Robin?
Do you?
Do you know schedule and production control forms? What is missing?
Are
Are.
complete.
Are complete.
Are.
Exactly. Are
Yeah.
complete. Do we eliminate the verb to be?
Yes.
We eliminate the verb to be in the sentences?
No.
No, right? What do we do with the verb to be? We
Change the order.
change the exactly. Thank you so much. We only eliminate auxiliaries do, does, and did. For the rest, we have to keep them and we reorder. All right? Thank you. You can edit your answer, people. When you have your comment, there are 3 dots over there. Click on them, and then you can see the alternatives to erase or the alternative to edit. All right, so please, you can edit that one. Pueden editar sus comentarios. Póngase sobre su comentario, 3 puntitos, click, and then you see the alternatives. So please, you can make the necessary changes. Javier, do you know, let's see, do you know if the schedule and production forms? Something is missing, Javier. What is missing? Take a look at this.
To be.
The verb to be. So what is the correct version? Can you tell me the version, Javier? Do you know?
Do you know if the schedule and the production control form are completed?
Perfect. That's the correct version. Make a modification, please, so you can make modifications. Forms complete. Are complete. Thank you. Nicely done, Claudia.
Teacher, I
Tell me, Claudia.
change. I missing the arm.
No problem, but that's okay. So you know,
Okay.
with the feedback, we get some information, and that's the idea. No problem. Thank you.
Okay.
There you are. Nicely done. Do you know if the schedule is not complete? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see the other that you have. I'd like to find out if the operation plan describes the process parameters. Let's see. Oh, that is number. Let me see. Number 4, I believe. Do you know? I'd like to find out. Let me see. If the operation plan describes. Ah, that's good. Good, Claudia. That's nice. I'd like you to find out if the operation plan describes the process parameters. That's good. Describe.
Okay.
Good job, Karen. Nicely done. Robin, I have you here. I'd like to find out if the operation plan describes. Nicely done, Javier. Good job on number 4. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. That's good. Good. You're still working on number 5, right? Do you have any idea?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Continue working, people. Is there any question or something that I can help you with? Questions?
So in the question 5,
Uh-huh.
we eliminate the auxiliary do is correct.
Let me see. Number
No,
5.
we don't eliminate.
Check on
Because
this
we
one.
are talking about in future.
Future, exactly.
Oh, future.
The only auxiliaries that we eliminate, Javier, are do, did, and does. Those are the only ones. If we have will, can, could, should, right? In those cases, we keep them. We only change the order, but we don't eliminate those.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me give some feedback for the rest. Thank you and keep it up.
You have to post your answer too.
Okay. Do you have an idea if we will go for a small but or mass production? And this part, I don't know, it will go. Teacher, is correct?
Number?
The
The last one.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea if we will go for a small batch or mass production? Let me see the original. It's correct. It's correct,
Okay,
mister.
in this case, the auxiliary will always
Stays.
stays.
Yeah, we don't eliminate auxiliary will. So we don't eliminate that one. Thank you.
Okay, only and present.
Only do, does, and did.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Let me check on more information from you. Let me see. Because I was checking on some of your info and I have some feedback for you. Let me see. I have Jose Efrain. All right. I have some feedback. Oscar, can I interrupt your screen just to share some information with the group? Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Just to give you some feedback, people, I appreciate that. Oscar, thank you, and sorry for interrupting. Check on this one, Mr. Let me see, I lost it. Give me a second so I can find the post. Jim. Ah, this is the one. Take a look at this one, and probably this could be feedback for everybody, right? The sentence, do you know if the original question was, do you know, and the question, are the schedule and production control forms complete? Question to you, do we eliminate the verb to be?
No.
No, the verb, what do we do with the verb to be? We change? Or?
Change the order.
Exactly, we change the order. For the verb to be, we don't eliminate the verb to be. All right, so check on this one. Do you know if the schedule and production control forms complete? What is the correct position for the verb to be? What should be the correct one?
Before complete.
Before complete, all right? So the correct version, can you read the complete version, Oscar?
Do you know if the schedule and production control forms are complete?
Are complete, exactly. Are complete. that should be the best position, because in verb to be, we only change the order. We don't eliminate that info. All right? Thank you. Thank you so much. Gustavo, tell me.
Teacher,
Yeah.
my question is, if in this case,
Mhm.
is this indirect question always?
All of them
Because
are.
you are because you are asking
Yes.
directly.
But at the end, inside the question, there is an affirmative sentence. And for that affirmative sentence, that is an indirect question. The beginning or the phrase is a normal question. And I understand, right? You say, hey, there is no difference. But at the end, inside the phrase or inside the question, there is an affirmative sentence. And that transforms a question to indirect question. So that's the one, right? It is not because there is no question mark, right? The idea of the indirect question is one sentence in affirmative form inside. That's why they are called indirect. It doesn't make much sense probably, right? But that's the reason why they are called indirect. Not because of there is no question mark or something like that.
I feel this is a kind of a question directly.
It could be.
But it's okay.
The format, the first format is like direct question, and that probably can lead to confusion, right? Probably. But because of the element inside, that transform it into an indirect, right? De hecho, no hay
Okay.
diferencia. Al inicio suena como que es una pregunta directa, as you mentioned, right? Suena una pregunta directa y ¿por qué le dicen indirect? Simplemente porque existe una oración que está en formato afirmativo adentro. Eso lo transforma como una indirect question. Aunque, if you want to be really formal, probably we can eliminate, we can change the beginning phrase. If you want to be really formal, let's say, right? I was wondering, I want to know if. Probably those sound more formal than the others, right? Because this one, the beginning is similar to a normal question. So probably if you want to be more formal, I was wondering, I want to know, those I wonder, right? Those are expressions that could be possible for that.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. And let me see some people. Did you work on number 5, people?
Yes, teacher.
You did?
Yes, we.
Oscar, I'd like to find out if the operation client describes the process parameters. All right, thank you. That's a good one. An idea. Go for. All right, let me see this one. All right, thank you so much. We will go for a small match. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, people. Now, after this one, we go for the last practice as a complete class, all right? Thank you so much, people, for your time in the practice.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Thank you so
teacher.
much. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time in the practice. I was, trying to give you some feedback about your progress. But before we leave, let's solve the exercise together so we know how to complete this exercise. Let me go for number 1. Number 1 was already done. So let's work on number 2 together as a class. Let me give it this one. The phrase, I'd like to know, is this question or affirmative format, people?
Affirmative.
Affirmative, all right?
Affirmative.
Do we need a period or a question mark?
Period.
Period, exactly. Check on this one. The only auxiliaries we eliminate are the auxiliary do, the auxiliary does, and the auxiliary did. That is for auxiliaries that we eliminate, right? Those are the auxiliaries. The rest, if you see other auxiliary, we need to keep that auxiliary, right? We only eliminate this. Take a look at the next one. Will the manufacturer buy new machinery? What is the correct order? You know, if
the manufacturer
Manufacturer
will buy.
will buy
buy
New machinery to
new
will
machinery.
produce
buy,
new
our
machinery
orders on
to
time.
produce our
exactly.
orders on time.
I will put periods because, you know, I am not going to copy because of time, but you know, the rest of the sentence is the same final period, right? The
Okay.
auxiliary will is necessary. We only, what do? We
Change the order.
change
Change the
order.
The
order.
order.
Exactly. Thank you. Change position, exactly. Remember the verb to be. Do we eliminate the verb to be?
Only change the order.
There we are. Thank you so much. Do you know if
It's a
The
question.
schedule,
the schedule,
control
The
forms
schedule,
production control
control forms
control
forms
forms
are
Form
complete?
are complete.
complete.
complete? Question mark or period at the end?
Question
Question
mark,
mark.
Question mark.
Exactly. Why?
That is a
because at the
question.
beginning of
That's
the
a question.
question, you
Because the
have
beginning. Uh-huh.
the structure. Do you know?
There we are. Exactly. Because of the phrase, because it is a question. Nicely done. Number 3, I like to find out. Affirmative or question?
Affirmative.
Affirmative, exactly. Let's work together. Take a look at this one. Does the operation. What happens with the auxiliary does?
Eliminate.
How to eliminate?
Eliminate, right? What is the correct order? If
The
If
operation
the
plan
operation
plan
plan
Describes.
describes
describes, exactly.
describes
Describes, simple present, right?
three
The,
periods. Teacher.
exactly, right? Period, right?
Yes.
No question mark. Nicely
Okay.
done. Next one, number 5. Do you have any idea? Question or affirmative?
Question.
Exactly. Take a look at this one. Auxiliary will. We eliminate will?
No.
No. We
No.
change what?
The order.
The order, right?
If
If
we
we
will go
We will go
Go for a small batch.
for a
bash.
small period at the end?
Question mark. Ah,
Question
no.
mark.
Exactly. Question mark. Exactly. Nicely done. The
And
last
so
one.
on. Teacher.
And so on, right? Etc. etc. Nah. Check on this one. Number 6. I was wondering. Question or affirmative?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Do we need a period at the end?
Yes, yes.
Period at the
Period
end.
at the end.
Affirmative and period? Or
Yes.
yes, right? Okay,
Yes,
all right.
teacher. Yes.
I was wondering. What? Check on this one. Auxiliary did. What happens to the auxiliary?
Disappears.
Disappears. Eliminate. Thank you.
Eliminates.
Let's do it together. I was wondering if
If
you
You
Received.
received it.
received the
Received it.
quotes
what
Of the road.
raw material providers. Period at
Okay.
the end. Nicely
Yes.
done, people. You see?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Extra point
Congratulations.
for the
Extra
end.
points.
Yes.
Exactly. Now, are you ready to go to bed?
Yeah.
Are you ready for vacation?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry to
Not yet,
Just
teacher.
not yet. Oh my
I'm
goodness. All right.
sorry for
Just
you.
something. Remember, because of the schedule about the activities, there is a homework. Week number 4, homework assignment, and there is a homework that is for Sunday. I'm so sorry for assigning this one, but we need to complete. It will be easy, right? It will be easy. There is
No
a link.
homework.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will stay in
sorry.
the beach, teacher.
But at the beach, you can complete. So
No,
this
in the
is
beach there is an
no Wi-Fi.
internet, teacher. No
No
Wi-Fi,
internet.
teacher.
Come on. All right. Take a look at this one. You complete this exercise, right? The 2 parts, and then click finish, get
Okay.
your score, and send me that one. You know the process, right? So you know you are familiar with the process. All
Piece
right.
of cake, teacher.
Piece of
Okay.
cake to get a 10. All right, people. It was nice working with you. I hope you enjoy your week. If you work, well, let's do it. If you rest, good for you. But be safe, all right? Because I want to see everybody on Monday, all right? So be careful on your vacations, right? Que no me les pase nada.
Okay.
Tomen sus precauciones, porque quiero
Yeah.
verles a todos el lunes después de vacaciones,
Sí.
all right?
Y
People,
vayan a confesarse en la semana,
yeah,
teacher.
please. Yeah, let's do something nice.
No
All
get
right,
a
people.
drunk.
Don't get drunk. No, not please. Right, people. Have a good night and see you
Have a
in
good night.
1 week. Right, take care.
Okay,
Good
teacher.
See
night.
you.
Take teacher.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Good
Take
night,
care.
everybody.
Thank
Enjoy.
you,
Good
teacher.
vacation.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good
See you.
night.
See
Good
you.
night.
Good night.
Bye.